Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and this is the New American Standard Personal Size Quentel from Schuyler Bibles. So the Personal Size Quentel, or the PSQ, is the small version of Schuyler's Quentel series. They make the Quentel in several different translations, and they make the PSQ in several different translations. The very first PSQ that ever came out was back in 2017, and it was the New American Standard version. That Bible was really popular for Schuyler. A lot of people loved it, and it's been out of stock for a while. They haven't had one, and this is one of the very first copies of the second generation, the new printing of the New American Standard Personal Size Quentel. Fantastic Bible. Schuyler continues to impress me with the Bibles that show up, and they're beautiful, they're well done, and this one is no exception. Let's take a look. Okay, let's start with the box. This is the second box I've gotten recently from Schuyler that is a clamshell box as opposed to a two-piece box. I really like that. Looks great. You see the Bible comes wrapped in this white paper. You get a little business card from evangelicalbible.com in there, a note from Schuyler Bibles about what you've just purchased, and then a little postcard, upcoming stuff, and the Bibles they have. Really lovely presentation. NASB Personal Size Quentel, Antique Marble Brown Goatskin, and then Schuyler Bibles on the back. Really clean. This box looks great. The Jerusalem Cross logo on the front. And there's the Bible. This is the antique marble brown goatskin. I really like this. You can kind of see there, it's got this dark and light texture. Really great feel. Very, very, very floppy. Easy to kind of just roll up. It feels fantastic. Jerusalem Cross logo on the cover. Perimeter stitching around the edges. It comes with 2 ribbons for the PSQs. These are these bright gold ribbons. This one has red under gold art gilding. Look at that. Yes. Really, really nice. Very beautiful. The imperial blue goatskin, which is probably my favorite color from Schuyler, has a blue under gold art gilding. You can see it's Smith sewn and edge lined. So edge lined is simply how they get the text block into the cover. So there's this piece from the inner liner. These are full leather liners on the inside that comes in, and then that's how they get the text block in there. So it just creates a really durable Bible that's going to hold up well over time. You also see the gold gild line in there. Raised spine hubs on the edge, 5 of those. It says Holy Bible, New American Standard. And then again, Schuyler's logo there, the Jerusalem Cross. Look at this Bible. It's just beautiful. It's classy. It's well made, well constructed, great materials. It just looks and feels fantastic. I love the size of this Bible, the Personal Size Quentel. This is just a hair under 4.75, 4.75 inches wide, and just over 7 inches tall. Really great compact Bible. So 4.7 and then 7.1. And then this one with the cover and everything is about 1.5 inches, just a hair under 1.5 inches thick. So it's just a great size to be on the go, to take it with you. If you like just reading out of a small Bible in general, this is really, really good. Looks great. Let's take a look inside. One of the things that's different about this second printing, so the first printing was in 2017 of the NASB PSQ. The second one is coming out here in 2020. It's got new presentation pages from Schuyler. So presentation page, family records, all added up front. Then we get into the Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible. Look at that title page. Here's your copyright page. There's an update happening for the New American Standard, but this is the 1995 text. Design and typesetting by 2K Denmark. Printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands on French paper. So that's just a who's who of Bible production there with 2K Denmark and Royal Youngblood. You get a contents page, a foreword from the translators about the New American Standard Translation. A couple of things that I love is the way they use small caps in the New Testament. It tells you about that here. Whenever they're quoting references that are obvious from the Old Testament, they use small caps. That's really cool. It helps you study. They use italic italics to indicate words that are not found in the original languages but are implied by them. So that's really cool. There's also asterisks for verbs that are presented in past tense when they were actually present tense earlier. So really lovely. You get into the text, you see it will lay flat even here, but it's a pretty thick Bible, so it's kind of rolling off, but you can move it around pretty comfortably. Man, the Quentel line, so how this works, if you don't know this is the personal size NASB Quentel. It's going to have the exact layout, format, page numbers, everything as the full-size Quentel. They also now have the wide margin Quentel. All of them are identical. So if you have the bigger one on your desk and then you want to take this one on the go with you, and there's going to be a familiarity there that's really, really great. It's a 2-column format. They put cross-references at the bottom of the page beneath this thin red line. And they also offset them with red. There's red everywhere. So chapter numbers up here at the top of the page, the line there. It really makes it where I think this red helps it pop out. So you do have to jump down here to use the cross references, but it's easy to find because that red's in there. Also, the verse numbers, as you can see, are bold on these pages, which I think really helps you. It's not a verse by verse text, but having those bold verse numbers really makes it easy to find your place in this text. It's also the textual notes. So cross references are all the way at the bottom across the whole page. The textual notes for each page are on the outside of each outside column, or the bottom of each outside column. So once you get used to it, it's really easy to read this Bible and to study using different features that it has. 28 GSM paper on this PSQ, 8.5 point font. It's line matched. As you can see, I'm a couple feet away from it here, looking down. Really comfortable to read. Not a problem for me at all. Particularly, you think about the fact that it's just such a small Bible that's easy to carry. To have an 8.5 point font that really pops off the page is important, and this does that in a big way. It's very beautiful. You see here in books like Job or Psalms, where it's verse by verse. Really, really beautiful. Look at that. The reds, accented by the red on the red under gold art gilding. It really does. It's very pretty. Get you in here to the New Testament. Just like that right there, little red line. Small touches like that are make me really happy. It's black letter text. So the words of Christ are in black letters. As I mentioned before, the NASB is known for just some different things that it does. I always think about Romans for some reason. When Paul is talking in these passages in Romans, all of these capital letters show you that he is quoting the Old Testament. And that kind of just helps you understand what you're reading, and it makes you kind of get some context behind what Paul's doing. I think that's really, really helpful as we read our Bibles. So very, very beautiful. Get you towards the back of the Bible here. The PSQs don't come with a concordance, but you don't really want a concordance when you have a Bible that you want to be on, a small Bible on the go with. So you probably have another one in another Bible. You get a blank page at the end of Revelation here. And then you get some lined notebook paper, which I really like. It's 10 pages of it, so it's not a lot, but it's good. In my mind, the PSQ is great if you have a full-size Quentel that's got a concordance that has lots of paper in it that you can really take all your notes and things like that, to use this in conjunction with something like that. And then the Bible maps. I do like Bible maps in general. I use them, and as far as I'm concerned, Schuyler's are the best. They put them on a really lovely textured paper. It's not glossy cardstock, and these maps are just beautiful. I mean, look at this. So they're not big, bright, bold, cartoonish colors. They look really great, and for me, it just helps me kind of place myself in the text and recognize what I'm reading. There you go, the Divided Kingdom. Really great stuff. These are well produced. Get to the very back of the maps. You got a few pages of blank paper back here as well. And then close it out. If you've been wanting a small New American Standard Bible, if you've been waiting for the PSQ to come back out, now's your chance. These Bibles are fantastic from top to bottom. They're beautifully designed on the inside. They look gorgeous and feel great on the outside. Top-notch construction. I have no complaints about this Bible. It is lovely. It's a fantastic edition. So there you have it. It's the NASB personal size Quentel from Schuyler Bibles. If you are looking for a premium quality, small New American Standard Bible, this one needs to be on your list. I am continually impressed as far as the binding quality, the layout, everything about Schuyler Bibles is really, really fantastic. So you should definitely consider getting one. I'll put some links below to where you can see this Bible and purchase one. You can also go to BibleReviewBlog.com to see a full write-up of this Bible and some more great photos. While you're here on YouTube, click that like button and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And definitely check us out on Instagram and Facebook. There's a great community for Bible Review Blog out there that you can be a part of. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.